situations throughout the year where they'll kind of try and double who and maybe put their top guy on Muhammad or Taylor, one of those guys to see how they match up. That's something that we've dealt with before, and however their plan shakes out, we'll have answers for it.
Matt, in what ways have you been able to maintain your process? I know that's a word you use a lot in what is not just a unique week here, but an extended time to get ready for an opponent.
I think as far as the process remaining the same, I think other than probably these 45, 50-minute long media sessions, everything else has been, really, really normal for us. The practice routine, our meetings, the way that I work with our other quarterbacks in terms of watching the film and going through our plan, all that stuff has been exactly the same. And we've kind of had this experience earlier in the year in Seattle. We spent an extended period of time out there after playing Denver and, understand, kind of what the deal will be when you're staying in a hotel doing the same type of thing. So to me, I think all our guys have felt real comfortable, and I've certainly felt comfortable with my preparation.
You mentioned the media sessions. How will the mentality shift now that when today is over, you don't have to do any of this until after the game?
I'm really going to miss you guys, man. No, I mean, that's one of those things. Typically for us, as the week, gets later into the week, things start to taper down, normally for us. And so that part of it will be, real normal. Usually Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays prior to the game are real quiet for myself.
Matt, can you tell us how much it helps as a quarterback to have so many weapons on offense?
It's huge. As a quarterback, when you're surrounded by really good players and guys who can make plays at any time, it makes your job a lot easier. And I'm really fortunate to be surrounded by an awesome supporting cast, whether it be our wide receivers. We've got great wide receivers. We've got two great running backs and certainly have some tight ends, really good tight ends who can make plays for us. So I'm really fortunate to be in that position.
Kyle Shanahan, the position that Kyle Shanahan puts you in from play to play.
Yeah, Kyle's done a great job as offensive coordinator for us this year. He's got a really good feel for who our guys are. He's got a really good feel for the defenses we're going against and how our matchups fit against those defenses. And I think he's nailed that job all year.
Matt, for you, just Tom Brady, you were a fan of his when you were at Boston College. Is he the greatest of all time? What are your thoughts on Tom Brady?
Yeah, he's certainly, one of the greatest of all time for sure. I mean, there's been some great quarterbacks, and Tom's in that, 1, 2, or 3 category. He's in the mix, 1A, 1B, 1C. And I've got a ton of respect for him. He's had such an incredible career and great longevity.
Matt, you've had very good seasons in the past, but everything kind of came together in year 9. Yeah, I'm from Detroit. I'm just curious, Matthew's headed into year 9. Is there something about his game, or do you see something in his game where maybe the same thing can kind of click for him in year 9?
Yeah, for sure. I think the world of Matthew Stafford. I think, he's an incredible player. And like you mentioned, he's had some great seasons. He's had some really productive seasons and played at a high level. I know every time that we watch their film going against a like opponent, you're just so impressed with what he can do. So I think he's going to have a lot of really productive years in front of him, just like he has up until this point.
What was it about this year that clicked for you especially?
Well, I think it's just, one of those things as a team, we hit our stride. We were young early in the year, but, I think our coaching staff did a great job of constantly, pushing us to